Hi, so I'm traveling, so I really can't invest a lot. But again, let's do a quick analysis. आज मैं during market hours I posted I named some of the stocks. वो वीडियो आपको upper right hand corner में मिल जाएगी. ये during market hours around about 1 p.m. थी, and those are the same. So here we are just going to look for a future trades, and we are going to wrap up this video very soon. ऑफ कोर्स बहुत सारे कंपनीज है. कल हम लोग अशोक लेलैंड के बारे में बोले थे. यू कैन हैव, आई विल डेफिनेटली बी ट्रैकिंग इट. एस्ट्रल दिस वेंट टूवर्ड्स 2220 जहाँ पे हमने अपना प्रॉफिट्स बुक करना स्टार्ट किया, एंड दैट्स ऑल्सो व्हेन आई ट्वीटेड. आई थिंक गोइंग फॉरवर्ड दिस इज अगेन मोर इन अ बॉक्स. 2200 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग में ही देयर विल बी स्ट्रेंथ. Health, it might again very well be coming towards 2000 levels. Definitely as one of my favorite companies, I will keep on adding. Axis gave a bad closing. So let's see. Of course, Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance. I have been making positions here, as I mentioned in earlier sessions, and today it gave a good closing. Going forward, I can see a good move, maybe towards near the all-time high. Let's see. Balakrishna Industry also nice. After nice consolidation, Bata India definitely is in our radar. Axis actually looks not that good, and so maybe it will again, it says more in a box after a nice consolidation, so that might be possible. Bharti Airtel also, it seems like it's unable to sustain this 700 levels. Today it went to 710. Let's see how it moves. In general अभी तक structure खराब नहीं हुई है, but let's see. It seems like there are some positions which are getting added. Let's see if it is able to move past the levels of 710, 720. ये एक बहुत ही strong resistance zone है. Bell fantastic. ये हम लोग कल बोले थे ये 69 की तरफ जा रही है. Today it went towards 65 levels. Let's see how it moves. Nothing much. Good. Everything actually is very similar to whatever I have said earlier. Canfin Homes also, you remember this was in a nice consolidation, fantastic move, closed the day's high. ये कैनफिन होम्स शायद हमने दोपहर में बात भी की थी, लेकिन I don't have taken any positions. Also Cipla is facing some resistance over here, 1000 levels. Concord is more in a box. जब तक 750 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग नहीं आती, 850 के ऊपर कोरोमंडल में क्लोजिंग नहीं आती, CUB also 160 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग नहीं आती. These would be not that of interest to us. Cummins nice, trying to give closing 1000 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग देनी चाहिए थी. दीपक नाइट्राइट fantastic consolidation हो रही है. It looks good. DB's Lab 5000 के ऊपर we would be interested. Dixon made a new 50 all-time high, and this is exactly also what we have been talking since last few days. 4500 के ऊपर closing, very good structure. DLF fantastic structure. If you are one of the people who trade DLF, this is definitely going for 450 levels. Dr. Reddy, as always, 5000 में strong resistance है. Closing about 5000 would be of interest to us. Nothing much. Escorts, today it went towards 12, 20, 15, 20, and this is also when I tweeted about it. We closed all of our positions, and we are still very optimistic. Let's see jitna dip karega. Actually, you have to book your positions to free up your money, so that if it dips, then we can add we can add more at lower levels. Exide consolidation इसकी कोई end नहीं दिख रही है. Exide and Voltas, both of them, they have the same consolidation phase. Federal Bank, nothing much. Gale, I think this is a very typical bullish structure. You can see it's making higher lows, and let's see if it is able to maintain the levels of 155 on a closing basis. Then definitely Gale is going for, especially like a 160 cooper closing day. That would be really awesome. Keep this in your radar in the short term. And let's see, there is GMR Infra, nice consolidation. Godrej Properties, nice consolidation. These are perfectly fine. Havels, not much. For Havels, 1450 would be an interesting zone for us to track in the near future. Hdfc Amc also nothing. ये शायद और भी करेक्ट होने वाली है, द वे इट इज़ नॉट बीन एबल टू मूव पास द लेवल्स ऑफ 3000 इन जनरल. लेट्स फॉरगेट HDFC AMC फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2-3 वीक्स, देन वी विल सी कि इसमें कौन सी पैटर्न बनती है और कैसे ये फर्दर मूव करती है. Hindalco made 500. This is a new 52-week high, so awesome going in Hindalco. Hind Petro also nice consolidation happening at 300 levels, 320, 315 is region. इसके 52-week high है. So that would be something we would definitely be tracking. ICICI Bank we also got a support at 700 levels. In general, ICICI is in a box, so nothing much. ICICI GI and ICICI Pru, as we have already discussed, we are going to stay away from insurance sector companies. Idea fantastic move is coming. हमारा 14 का टारगेट अभी ये 12 तक गई है, but this is nice structure. जब तक 10 के नीचे क्लोजिंग नहीं आती, there is absolutely nothing to worry. IX went towards 666. ये वीडियो हमने कल पोस्ट किया था, and we booked our short term profits as we have promised. ये जब actually 666 गई थी, and at that point of time I tweeted how I am coming out of with all my positions. Going forward, ये structure अभी भी very bullish है. We are waiting for a dip towards the levels of 620 hopefully, and then we would be making more positions, and definitely we would be targeting the levels of 700 now. IGL it closed at it went towards 535 plus and closed at 534 levels. This was a trade which we discussed yesterday, so this also went good. Indian Hotel fantastic structure. कल ही ये 200 के ऊपर closing देनी चाहिए. This is a very typical structure. अगर कल closing देती है, then it will be a good move, and we should be keeping a track on it. Indigo also 2000 में अच्छी consolidate कर रही है. IndusInd Bank is trying to get some support at 1100. Indus Tower जब तक 300 के नीचे closing नहीं आती, there is nothing to worry. Infi you can see this was structure was broken previously. It was in a box, it tried to give a breakout and then it failed, and right now I think there might be more weakness in Infi. IOC also made a new 52-week high, and let's see how it moves. Actually the thing is, the crude companies move based on the news, so you should be fast and furious to book your profits, else you never know ये कैसे चलेगी. Ipka Lab also trying to enter a 2400 box. Here it was in a box between 27 and 24. At least this IRCTC fantastic consolidation even today with the split. The bonus news, there was no movement. So, but at least it's able to hold the levels. So this is good news. And maybe one of these days, very soon 4000 levels को break करेगी. ITC also nice consolidation at 240 levels. Absolutely nothing to worry. Though I would have preferred a smaller candle body, but still, this is any closing above 240 nowadays in the short term, in the short vicinity, can give a very good bull run in this particular stock. Jindal JSW, Jubilant all in the box. Kotak Bank also trying to get some support at 200 levels. Closed at just a mere 200, so 2000 levels. This is okay, it's nothing to worry. कल हमने डिस्कस किया था L&T फाइनेंस हाउसिंग एज वेल एज LIC हाउसिंग फाइनेंस फैंटास्टिक ये बुलिश स्ट्रक्चर बन रही है धीरे धीरे. नाइस कंसोलिडेशन इज हैपनिंग. L&T फाइनेंस हाउसिंग वाज आल्सो एबल टू क्लोज अबव 90. बहुत अच्छी बात है. LT from 1800. So right now it seems like there was a breakout, and right now it's in a very crucial juncture. It has to hold the levels of 1700, then only we can expect some move. In general ये भी 1700 or 1800 के box में है. So let's see how it moves. LTI LTTS nice consolidation ongoing, so there is not much of a trade. Lupin also unable to hold the levels of 950. In general हम 1000 के ऊपर ही अपना सोचना start करेंगे. Till then this is not of an interest. M&M fantastic consolidation, 800 levels को hold कर रही है. This is good. M&M Finance also fantastic consolidation, and today there was a good move. I think going forward it is going for levels of 200. Try to keep track on it. Maruti also nice consolidation, 3 दिन हो गई है. Now this should be a perfect candle. ये Friday वाला जो 7500 के ऊपर closing देनी चाहिए. ये अगर होगी तो the momentum which came from here, at least this will, ये एक बहुत typical structure होती है. So let's see if we get a typical structure. It can also last for the next 1 or 2 days जहाँ पे auto numbers आएंगी, but till now the structure is very bullish. McDowell, fantastic structure from 700. It was able to hold and then came towards 800 Cooper closing, and from there it went towards 850. So going forward, definitely this looks like a very good move which came in. The only thing is it has to hold the levels of 800 in order to move any further, and just to continue this momentum. The immediate target of course is 900. So let's see if it is able to go towards those levels. At least I would be trying to go for the levels of 880. Right now it's closed at near about 854. So let's see how it moves. MCX is also more in a box, nothing much, a nice consolidation. Let's see if it is able to go towards 1800. That looks like a good target. MFSL also fantastic consolidation हो रही है 1000 levels पे. Let's see, our immediate target is definitely towards the higher range. We expect a candle like this which will take it towards 170 160 region, and then eventually we expect 1100 in the short term. MGL also nothing much, it's just after correcting, it's just trying to hold this level, but let's see if it is able to hold 1050 on a closing basis. else 1000 levels आएगी, वहाँ पे हम कुछ ऐड करेंगे, अपना सिप करेंगे. Mind Tree also nice consolidation is happening after a fall since last 2 days. It is let's see if it is able to move towards 4500 levels. Emphasis also is more in a box. MRF, Muthoot Finance, Naam India. It's ये 420 और 440 के बीच में है, actually 450 के बीच में है. It made an all-time high on this particular day where we booked our profits. We tweeted about it, and then again we are just waiting for a new good move. In general, it seems like it will try to get some more support from 400 and 420 region. Let's see how it moves. Okay, Naukri was Naukri broke important support 6500 yesterday, and today is just trying to enter the box. At least let's see if it is able to take out the levels of 6700 over here, and then it will again be in the box. Navin Florin, as we can see, it's inching towards 3500, and we talked about this when it actually broke this particular day, because it was consolidating very narrowly, and we just were waiting for a move towards 4150. It didn't happen, and it reversed. So then it actually, after that, you can see it never was able to come towards 4000, and I fear that this is also going to happen in Naukri. So just बहुत ही immediately इसको भी 6500 के ऊपर एक अच्छी closing देनी है, else this structure is going to just go towards 3500, and similarly for Naukri it will go towards the levels of 6000. So this is something you have to consider. Okay, Nestle also is in a box, nothing much. NTPC, nice move, and then nice consolidation is happening, so maybe one of these days we will see some good move. OFSS, nothing much here, box ko todi hai, now it's trying to enter the box, so it's facing some resistance. Any closing below 4500 can actually make it a fall. और अगर आप ये structure देखो, this is again similar to Naveen Florin over here. It broke the box. It tried to enter the box, it failed, and now it's just going to go towards much lower targets. ONGC, fantastic consolidation is happening. One of these days it will try to move towards much higher targets as 160, but that will take time, and also that will depend on how the news flow happens, and the news for crude they just keep on changing with every hour, so we never know. PEL is nothing, 2600 पे आके ये support ले रही है. So this is also one of my favorite companies with Pidilite. So let's see if it is able to reverse and move past 2700. Last time हमने इस दिन पे 2700 तोड़ने पे हमने trade लिया था, and from there it went towards 2820. We got a good 120 points, and now again let's wait for the same trade. Petronet, nice consolidation. PFC is also, जब तक 140 के नीचे closing नहीं आती, there is nothing much to worry in PFC. Pidilite also, we are just waiting for a nice close above 2400 on a closing basis. Let's see. It's a very near to its all-time high, so there is absolutely not to worry. These are very good structures, and Pidilite has been always able to break past these consolidation phases. You can see this is not something new for Pidilite. Also PI industry also ये 3200K कल ऊपर closing देने दी थी, and then today again it failed. So let's see how PI Industries goes from here. Polycab also we were tracking in the morning, a very nice consolidation के बाद let's see if it is able to break past 2500 in tomorrow's trade. Power Grid also went towards 196, actually 198. Okay, I was only interested in 196. So this structure is not good, and it also gave a closing maybe at 190 levels. So in general, this the size of this candle should have been much smaller and not like such a big candle. PVR also nice consolidation is happening. This is a typical bearish structure. अगर very soon अगर ये 1550 के नीचे अगर closing देती है, so going forward it will drastically again come towards the levels of 1400. So from here the only way is to move past the levels of 1650. Then only we will see some good move over here. Ramco is nothing much. RBL also okay. This is going towards these are not that much of an interesting positions in general. I've seen Rbl Bank always keeps on dancing around 180, and this it has been doing since a few weeks now. REC Limited also 160 के ऊपर closing दी थी कल, again today it reversed, so basically it's again in a box. Reliance nice consolidation at 2500 levels. It went towards 2510 levels today, 2500 levels today, and it got some support, and this is also what I talked about in my video. तब ये 2500 तक आई नहीं थी, and the reason was these are all expiry based moves. As long as 2500 hold करती है, there is absolutely nothing to worry. Sale also is in a box. SBI Life also, these are 1200 के नीचे, especially अगर 1170 के नीचे अगर कोई closing आती है, it will drastically correct towards 1100 and more. SBIN also it was able to hold this levels. हमने SBIN का 450 का call put बेचा था, and today it expired worthless, and we sold it just on this particular day, and then we kept adding more, and today as you can see it was all because of course the expiry. It was able to very well hold the levels of 150. Let's see how it moves. The all-time high in State Bank of India is very near. Siemens, Shrikam, this is also trying to make a new all-time high SRF. So this let's see how it moves from here. Shriram Transport Finance also 1300 1400 के बीच में है. There's nothing much. Star also nothing much. Sun Pharma actually made a new 52-week high, 830 plus levels. We entered the trade from 791. We closed it at 819 yesterday, and today also when it broke 819, 820 we again entered, and today it went towards 830 plus. Going forward I think it will consolidate over here, and maybe we will see some new move, but for that 800 levels को hold करनी है. Syngene also went towards 600, and it's more in a box between 680 and 600. Hopefully अगर ये 600 को hold कर पाई, if not then there can be more drastic correction, and yep, so we have no positions in Syngene. Tata Chem also made a new all-time high today at opening, and from there it was not much moving throughout the day. I think going forward this might consolidate over here. This is good. Tata Consumer also, after breaking 850, we said 800 is coming, and today it dipped towards 810 region. So let's see if it comes towards 800, then maybe it will get some support. Tata Motors have been working really good after closing at 320. You can see it's inching towards 340 levels. Going forward, the 52-week high is at these levels, so definitely it seems Tata Motors is back in business, and that's exactly why I always suggest people to retailers to always make position in cash. For those who have had made positions in cash, they don't have to actually worry about all this expiries, and they are the ones who actually can make money. So yeah, let's see, because just 1 month ago there was a huge chip shortage for which Tata Motors was corrected heavily, और it seems like एक month में वो chip shortage चली गई है. This is how the market works, right? वो तब मैंने ट्वीट किया था कि I also work in one of the international big automotive companies, and basically chip shortage is there, but theoretically that can't be the reason why Tata Motors have to correct from 360 to 260 in just a matter of few days. So this is how the market works. Tata Power, fantastic, 160 target gayi hai, and I think going forward it should start consolidating soon. In general, it seems like there is a lot of buying interest right now, but in general agar 160 ke upar closing देती तो I would have been much more happier. But we never know. I think from going forward, I think now it might try to consolidate at 160, and in general we would be waiting for money at 140 levels. Let's see how this moves. Maybe this time it will just keep on continue its uptrend. So basically we have to be ready with the money and just wait. Especially agar Nifty में कोई भी अगर दिन weakness आई, we would have to track how much correction happens in Tata Power. Okay, and then Tech Mahindra also not good. Titan made a new all-time high today, and this is what we have been talking since this day, when after a nice consolidation there was a good move, and from 21 30 levels it was able to move towards 21 80 levels. So let's see, 2200 हमारा target है. Torrent Pharma also, this is exactly what I have been talking in few sessions कि आप ये 3000 और 3050 इस levels पे आप position बनाओ and book out at 3200 and above. Today it went for a new all-time high, and now you can see it automatically corrected towards 3050 levels. So it's a very good trade, fantastic opportunity. Hopefully ये जो structure है ये बहुत ही अभी bearish हो गई है, and maybe it will just go and try to break the levels of 3000. So be ready with your money at 2900, 2950, 3000. यहाँ पे sip करके we would be trading the range, and this is hopefully ये 3000 के नीचे closing अगर देगी, then we would be more than happy to do the next analysis and try to add. We have been making a very decent amount of money in Torrent Pharma each and every day, and we would like to have positions in Torrent Pharma. Torrent Power also, this is a typical bearish structure. At least it was able to hold the levels of 500. I think going forward it made an all-time high on this day, and then again all-time high next day, and today you can see this was a bearish structure where it explicitly closed at 504 levels. But let's see, जब तक ये 500 के ऊपर closing दे रही है, it's good. Else if it fails, then definitely it will come towards the levels of 450, 460. Trend also went towards 1040, very strong structure. One of these days ये 1050 levels को break करके all time high बनाएगी. TVS Motor 550 में अच्छी consolidate कर रही है. UBL also, it's this is exactly हमने कल डिस्कस किया था कि UBL और McDowell में I would be making positions in McDowell because the technical chart structure was good, and this is the reason why McDowell made a new 52-week high, whereas UBL just couldn't even cross 1600 levels. अगर ये 1600 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग देती, then we would have been having a look. जब तक वो नहीं होती है, we are not interested. Ultrachem was in a box. It seems like it's shifting downwards, and it broke the box. Let's see if it is able to come back again. Else there can be a correction towards 7000 levels. UPL also 700 is a very important for on a closing basis. इसके नीचे closing होगी तो there will be a bad news. Vedanta also ये 280 और 300 के बीच में अभी consolidate कर रही है. Voltas also, since last so many sessions, is just consolidating. We are just waiting for a good move so that in general this is in a very tight box, so one of these days a move should come. And Wipro also, जब ये 650 तोड़ी, we said that it should try to enter 650 because it was earlier in a box. Since last two sessions it's not able to. This is not good news, and hopefully अगर ये very soon, if it's not able to enter the 650 levels, so there can be more downward correction. So let's wrap this video. In general, I have posted one video today at 1 p.m. You will find that video in the upper right hand corner, also at the end of the video, and also have a look at the video which I posted yesterday. Not much things have changed in general. The strategy is simple. हम कुछ companies में हम buy in dips कर रहे हैं, and that will continue, especially this all time highs के बाद जो correction आई है. Second of all, from a sectorial perspective, we are going to stay away from IT for the next 1 week. Say for example, until and unless the structure really gives us some good momentum trades, I am going to add in SIP, but that's actually not a good way, because you never know how much more correction can come. But definitely I am very bullish in IT, and IT always have been one of my biggest portfolio allocation has been in IT, and so basically I am going to do that, but definitely it's not a good idea of locking the money. State Bank of India looks good. ICICI, Axis Bank, somehow they are not much आज उतनी कुछ हुई नहीं है. At least ICICI was able to hold the levels of 700. Kotak Bank was able to hold the levels of 22,000. Reliance was able to hold the levels of 2500, so there's absolutely nothing to worry from a closing perspective. Still the structure is intact. हमने कल Ashok Leyland के बारे में बोला था 130, it looks like very good, and today it went towards 135 levels, and this is a very strong closing. हमने पहले भी बोला था 133 के ऊपर closing आएगी, so that will be a multi-session high closing, and this is exactly going for 136 is a very strong resistance in Ashok Leyland. Do remember it, and theoretically it should now consolidate between 130 and 136 and then only move forward. And I think these moves are coming, and also Escorts is also one of the companies which I'm very excited about, and definitely we have Maruti. Bajaj Auto is जब तक 4,000 के नीचे है, there is not much you can expect from Bajaj Auto. Basically 3,900 or 3,700 के बीच में ही पिंग पोंग कर रही है. Of course I have created positions in Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance, जो मैं इन दिनों से ट्वीट किया हूँ, and I told about that from ये 7460 levels से, और ये भी कुछ 1800 300 sorry 17,500 was a very important psychological level, so we added over there, so and now it's trading around about at 17,800, and this is also went to 7,700 today. जब ये 7,700 गया था तब मैंने ट्वीट किया था, because of course that seemed like a very good level where I actually booked all my profits, and then again I bought when it dipped towards 7,620 I think. Yeah, so in general things look good, and definitely strategy, there are so many different strategies which you have to play for different companies. From a sector wise, of course auto will be in the talk, because the auto numbers are going to come. Tomorrow is first of all, and then hopefully and then again eventually what has happened in the past, key auto companies, they start getting short positions and start getting created in them after the news, so we have to be quick and swift and have to book our profits. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to help you in taking your trades. In general I would say that try to be in the trade as early as possible. Just like I would suggest companies like Bata India जो अभी move नहीं कर रही है और नहीं करेगी भी, लेकिन these are very typical structures which can give a very big candle just like this in the very near term. So I am definitely creating positions in these companies, but as always, please consult your financial advisor for any investment or trading related queries. Just like also Astral, I've been talking about Astral long time here. जब भी dips आ रही थी 2050 levels पे we were adding, and today if you are trying to create a position after it gave कल हमने बोला था ये 2250 के तरफ जा रही है, today it went towards 2230, and the reason was pretty simple, that of course you can't expect you have to be smart enough to book your profits, and then because हमारा positions हम यहाँ पे बना रहे हैं, when it's a box and you are trying to a move comes in, so you should always be ready to book out your profits. And of course during closing, if the momentum and the trade continues, then you have to keep on adding and buying at much higher rates. So अगर ये 2200 के ऊपर closing देती, it would have been better. But for now, again, it can again dip towards the levels of 100 and 2080, 2050 levels. So again, we would be adding more positions, and as always, अगर ये 2200 के ऊपर trade करना start कर दी, we would be more than happy to add more, because we always buy high and sell higher. So this is how I trade normally until and unless that happens. So let's wait. Alchem also, it looks good. 4000 के ऊपर एक strong closing आनी चाहिए in one of these days. It seems it has been consolidating in this range, and maybe one of these days a good move is going to come. So thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.